We just got done refinishing the old cast iron tub. You can see a link to that video up there on the top. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and attach the drain kit. You can see they give you a one-page exploded view of the entire drain. So it's a little bit of just putting the puzzle together, not too terribly difficult. They give us a 3-inch drain tube that's attached to the 3-way Tee. So we went ahead and separated that. First thing was to attach that 3-inch drain tube to the floor PVC pipe that's coming up from underneath. And we used a compression fitting for that. After we got the drain tube in and the escutcheon plate, that curved piece over the compression fitting, then all we had to do is go ahead and put the 3-way Tee onto that, so that with the 3-way Tee I can get the horizontal waste pipe into the Tee. It comes long, and so it has to get cut to fit. So it's a little bit of lining things up just precisely. There's a little gap there between the elbow of the waste pipe and the bottom of the tub where the drain's going to be, and that's going to have a rubber gasket there. The same thing is going to happen with the vertical piece, the overflow tube. The overflow tube comes long and it needs to get cut to size, and it takes a little bit of lining up. And right there at the top, it's going to also have a rubber bushing. So we have to make sure that we line that up, cut it to size, and then put the rubber gasket there as well. As we line this up, you can see I had to make sure that I could see the overflow pipe through the lower hole there in the tub. And that little tiny hole is a screw hole. It's going to hold the cover plate for this overflow area. That screw goes right into the center of that overflow tube that you can see right there. Once everything's all lined up, we can go ahead and put the rubber gaskets in and start tightening things down. Next, we had to go ahead and prepare the strainer. You can use thread tape, or we use this T2 pipe thread paste. Either way, it works fine. All threaded pieces have to get either thread tape or a paste. The strainer is screwing into the waste pipe underneath it. At first we put this in and we put a little bit of silicone on there, and it just didn't work. We didn't have enough silicone on there, so it didn't squeeze out around the edges. That's what you wanted to see. So after screwing that in, we figured out that's not going to work, and so we had to do it a second time. So we had a pretty fair amount here on the edge to make sure it would seat well, because that hole's just a little bit bigger than, say, maybe your average tub. You're trying to make it work with an old cast iron setup. We got that all siliconed up and gave it a second shot, and everything went in much more smoothly. Then came lining up the overflow cover plate and getting that screw to line up. Same thing happened on this one. We put it in backwards. The plate itself should go convex as opposed to concave. And we put it in concave the first time, and that left too much wiggle room, so we had to flip it around. But you can see that once you get these pieces in, it really starts dressing it up. So once the strainer's in and the overflow plate is secured, then we're good to go. The drain kit is pretty much that easy. It's a lot easier on a clawfoot tub because there's so much room to get to things, and it's made to be shown off. That's why we've got it in all brass. Hope this video helps. Give us a like if you got anything out of it. It really helps us out. We appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. We've got more videos coming. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.